Have you ever stopped to wonder why some people seem endlessly driven while others can barely muster the energy to get out of bed? It's a fascinating question, isn't it? What's even more intriguing is the idea of motivation itself. This invisible force that drives us forward, fuels our dreams, and influences our daily actions. But here's the surprising truth. Motivation isn't some rare gift that only a lucky few possess. It's not a constant force either, immune to life's ups and downs. Motivation is a skill that anyone can learn and develop, just like playing an instrument or picking up a new language. And why is this important? Because motivation is what keeps us moving, even when the journey gets tough. It's the engine that powers us through challenges, pushing us closer to our goals, even when the road is rough and uncertain. So, if motivation is something we can build, how do we start? Let's look at some real-life examples that highlight the incredible power of motivation. Take Thomas Edison, for instance. He made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts before finally inventing the light bulb. When asked how it felt to fail 1,000 times, he famously responded, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps." Think about that mindset for a moment. Edison didn't view his attempts as failures. They were lessons, each one bringing him closer to success. His relentless motivation and refusal to be discouraged by setbacks literally helped him light up the world. Edison isn't the only example of how powerful motivation can be. Let's turn to a more recent story, J.K. Rowling, the author of the beloved Harry Potter series. Before her magical world captivated millions, Rowling's journey was anything but smooth. Her manuscript was rejected not once, not twice, but 12 times by different publishers. But Rowling didn't give up. Her unwavering belief in the story she'd created kept her going. Eventually, Bloomsbury, a small publisher, gave her a chance, and the rest is history. Today, her books have sold millions of copies, inspired readers around the globe, and redefined children's literature. So what's the takeaway? Motivation is often the difference between giving up and pushing forward to achieve our dreams. Whether you're inventing the next big thing or writing a bestseller, remember Edison and Rowling. Their stories show that motivation can transform setbacks into stepping stones towards success. But what fuels motivation? What makes us keep going even when the odds are stacked against us? The science is fascinating. Every time we achieve a goal, our brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter tied to feelings of pleasure and reward. This dopamine rush encourages us to repeat the behaviors that led to success. But it's not just about crossing the finish line. The journey itself plays a critical role. Motivation thrives on resilience, the belief that we can overcome any challenge. When we treat obstacles not as barriers, but as opportunities to grow, we cultivate a mindset for success. Neuroscience shows us that our brains are adaptable, capable of learning and growing, no matter how tough the challenge. So how can we nurture motivation in our own lives? It starts with setting clear, realistic goals. These goals act as a roadmap, giving us direction and purpose. Remember though, it's not just about the destination. The journey matters just as much. Next, prioritize physical health. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate sleep can boost your energy, improve your mood, and enhance overall well-being. Don't overlook the value of your social circle either. Friends, family, and mentors can provide emotional support, share advice, and help you stay on track. Finally, practice positive self-talk. Remind yourself of your strengths and past achievements. Motivation isn't something you're born with, it's a skill that anyone can cultivate. So the next time you face a challenge, think of Edison and Rowling. Keep going, keep striving, and above all, keep believing in yourself.